Whoa. It's been a couple of days. Good morning. There's a whole bunch of shit going on. First and foremost, what I want to talk about is, and this is way premature, this is quite literally a week beforehand, but it's going to be the Black Friday stuff. I kind of want to push this video in terms of like, what do I use? What steroids am I on? No, but like, in terms of like what stack do I use? What do I recommend? What's my go-to? What's the, supplements I use, especially now with Revive and all that stuff. I just want to like get that out there. I'm going to give you guys a little sneak peek on the drops for the following week. We are already, as of right now, there's 3 sweaters coming out. It looks like dark green. I don't think it's black. It looks like dark green, tan, white with green lettering. We have that bag coming out. We have a new pre-workout coming out. We have 4 new shirts. There's a whole bunch of shit. So, yeah. We have a leg day today. I went to the grocery market. Grocery market? My fucking dog last night, bro. So we went and got... I saw that the other day when me and Andy went to the grocery store. And it's like... if you get lazy, I'm gonna make like Philly cheesesteaks and stuff like that. So I got some bread. My fucking dog last night, bro, wouldn't shut up. So like she was barking like every other hour throughout the night, and I already didn't sleep at a proper time, so I'm just a little thrown off. So it's a little later in the day. It's 9. No, it's like 10, 11, I think. That fucking flag keeps getting in the way. No, yeah, just turned 11, so I'm putting on a few episodes of Peaky right now. I had some breakfast. I'm going to have a pre-workout snack. And look, now she's sleeping, right? Look how tired she is, the poor baby. Fuck her. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with her, but put a few episodes now. Gonna get some hydration up. Make sure you're drinking a lot of water, guys. It's getting colder, especially if you're in the Northeast now. Always stay hydrated, because a lot of times when I feel like weak or tired and shit like that, that's usually where I go first. So I'm gonna eat real quick. I don't know if I'm gonna record the leg day. I think I'm gonna go solo. G's going at 3, and I don't know, I'm just having an off day, so I don't really want to go later. I'm gonna text Andy as well, because I was just gonna not go today, but I figured I have the most energy now, and we're getting ready to podcast tomorrow as well too. We're going up with Georgie and doing another one, because... And by the way, the podcast is always linked in the bio. I don't promote it. Like, when we put it out, I put up one snippet. Maybe I'll start, like, pushing it out a little bit more. But if you guys, like, really want to hear us talk and, like, some real-life shit and shit like that, and sometimes, like, some just incoherent, funny shit, like the last podcast, then go check it out. But it's always linked in the bio. Everything that I'm working on and stuff like that is linked in the bio. And then I have other stuff coming, too, with Project X and stuff like that. There's stuff coming tomorrow, I believe. So this should be a pretty... eventful video. But what I want to like issue it towards is like Black Friday deals, raw nutrition, plans with them moving forward, etc., etc. So I'm gonna watch an episode real quick, and then let's go hit legs. All right, so about that time. So this is my fucking craziest mix yet. I don't know why. Like, I'm having a fucking shit day, if I'm being completely honest. And it's like, I don't know, it's just from the lack of rest and shit like that. But I usually do 2 scoops of a Savage. I mean, this is pretty much, it's the same ingredients as a Savage, and a scoop of Pump. I usually do 2 and 1, but I'm gonna do 2, 1, and 1, which is Vaughn's Sour as Fuck Pre. I usually do creatine too, but right now I'm re-upping this in a couple days, or maybe I'll just go to Vitamin Shop and get it. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know, it's been a fucking off day. I don't know. It's just with the no sleep and the fucking, or not the no sleep, the disturbed sleep. So here's the thing, I'd rather not sleep than attempt to sleep and get shit sleep, if that makes any sense. Because at least I know if I'm actively staying up for the night, then I'm making a conscious effort to like, hey, you know, like X, Y, Z. But if I'm trying to sleep and like there's nothing else I want to do, because here's the thing, I can go here's another fucking terrible thing. But I can go usually like a day and a half, almost 2 days without sleep. And terrible thing, I know. Just bear with me for a second. But usually when I sleep, it's like I have to fucking like really be mindful of, because when it is time to sleep, I'm usually fucking exhausted. So morality of all of it, and I don't usually go full scoop on Vaughn's, but morality of that being is like when I'm actually fucking tired though, like I want to sleep. That's the thing. So like when I don't sleep, example last night, it gets fucking crazy. So also got an update on some of the sales for tomorrow. Sorry. I got updates on the sales for the Black Friday on the Revive end of stuff. We're actually doing buy one, get one on Revive. So that's, if you guys have never tried wellness products, I don't know if my code tags on with that. I'm gonna have to like ask him, but if it, the fuck just happened? If it does, sorry, I gotta make sure I'm not putting a lot of water. 'Cause that's another thing. That's another reason why I hate fucking using these. I usually use Poland Spring, but that's another reason why I used to dry scoop pre-workouts, because I hate it on my fucking teeth. I mean, it's still in your mouth, but just not as long like the liquid, because you're actually drinking it. Anyway, but yeah, with the Revive stuff and the raw stuff, I'm gonna let you guys know the sales and all that moving forward. As I know more and stuff like that, I'll just like leave it inside the video or in the link, like the rules and stuff. Not the rules, but like the guidelines of like what's what. But I already know Revive is doing buy one get one. So for my young athletes and young people who aren't really into the wellness stuff, that was including myself a couple months ago, if you were curious to try and this and that, this is literally the best bang for your buck. I mean, even if you don't want it, find somebody to fucking sell it to. I mean, this stuff is good, but I have to mix that. 12:30. I should be getting to the gym around 1. Oh, I gotta feed the dog real quick. Hold on. Eat. She's eating. You know how much you annoy me? But like you're super cute, so it's fine. So she has like certain like, so dog's getting old, so she has like certain like food at certain times, and it's just like white people are just nope. I don't know, but yeah, we're feeding her now, so we're about to head to the gym shortly. She's eating. Now we gotta fucking eat. Right, let's go. Yo, I can get used to this microphone recording shit. Anyway, welcome back to our first voiceover in so fucking long. Your boy's on leg press, and he's learning. We're lower on the pad. We're doing a lot more quad focus. This was a big cluster set, so we did a top set of, I think it was 6 or 7 on 6 plates. Then we dropped down to 5. I didn't show the 5, but what's showing right now is 4 plates. Then we dropped down to 3. Then we dropped down to 2 and went to failure, which I believe on failure went to 12. But each set was 7 reps, and there was about 30-ish seconds by the time I got up and actually took the plates off and sat back down, because that's all I did. I didn't even reset the knee sleeves. But this is more of a quad focus day that I'm initiating here. We moved on to the hack squat as well. I got to find the sweet spot with hack squat. So what I'm doing on these days, because on my second leg days, I'm doing more hamstring oriented. And I have hamstring movements on this day as well, just a lot more concentration, but this is more of a quad focus. But always my quad development it's never lacked. So I don't have to do a lot to activate my quads. But what I was initiating on the hack squat was, again, feet a little lower on the pad and really sinking it. So if you look at my lower, where like the butt wink initiates / my lower back, what I really focused on this portion of the movement and this hack squat specifically is I'm gaining a lot more hip mobility, and I'm learning that through the Good Girl, Bad Girl. but I did 2 sets of 8, I think. 6 to 8. 2 sets of 6 to 8, and then I moved on to leg extensions and hamstring curls. But again, allowing my feet placement to be a lot lower on the pad initiates my quads that much more. And then I did my regular concoction of 666, which is saying worshiping. No, I'm just kidding. I can't even say that. On the leg extension, so 6 on the left, 6 on the right, and then 6 total. And then I think a set of 8 on the hamstring curls. So that's the staple of my leg days. I'll probably run a rather raw one when I have Andy and everything back into routine. Everything's still a little bit of a jumble fuck with everything that's going on, but I needed this day today. I went a little earlier than Gianna, and Andy just didn't go today, but I needed a headphones on, fuck the world type of workout because I miss my leg days, and I'm super good. I'm trying to have like Tom Platt's legs. And if you don't know that, it's because you probably don't train legs. So enjoy the rest of the video and the rest of the aesthetics because your boy's trying to have one of the best lower bodies in the game. Upper body's catching up. Lower body needs some work. Upper body needs some work. Lower body, I'm just punishing because I can connect to it that much more. So enjoy the rest of the video. We'll see you guys in the next one. That's pretty sick. So most of the room, that's actually this vlog right now. We're going to do the voiceover with those, which you guys haven't seen on this channel. So I cleaned that section up. That's usually here. And then this we cleaned up. So that's going to go there. This is going to be like the creative corner. GTR parts, G parts, hookah. Just like travel bags and stuff like that. Cash. Corner, bed. So I'm going to label on the screen right here exactly what's dropping for Black Friday. So pricing I haven't gotten yet. Oh, so that white bag, I don't think you guys, or I don't even know if that's coming out just yet, but that white bag is pretty sick. It's just like a regular, like a Nike duffel. It's pretty cool. I'm not sure if it's coming out on Black Friday. I hope it is. But the rest of the stuff is coming out. So Dragon Fruit pre. A couple of the RTD Savages, which is just like pre-made workouts. I showed you guys apparel that's coming out. I think that's about it. I don't know pricing on all that stuff just yet. Imagine the hoodies are like $50 to $60. I don't have pricing in terms of like what we're doing for Black Friday either. That I'll probably know. Like I said, this is literally a week before. I'll know as time goes on. And then as I know, for those who are watching the video like later or like closer to Black Friday, I'll probably update the bio in the description in terms of like pricing and stuff like that. But also Instagram, just follow that. I'm more like, it's more real time there obviously because it's quicker. So beauty of both. In terms of like my stack and stuff like that, so you saw the pre-workouts and what I use. So I literally, this is what I mean by, so minus the secret stuff and the pump, and a lot of you guys are asking for this bag. Here, that's like for us. You guys aren't getting that. So minus the Savage and the pump, it's literally, like I mentioned, it's literally a Savage of choice. I just started stacking all Vaughn's pre's in there as well. I do have the regular pre. Burn, all that stuff, testosterone. Ignite, that's for prep. EAAs, I'm going to start taking that during prep. And then I literally have all of the Revive stuff. I literally have like every single protein on the market. So what I would normally do when I literally just finished drinking it is protein out cocoa. I cook with them. I add them to meals. I literally, if I'm lazy, I just quite literally do 2 scoops of whey and add my infamous cocoa powder. And it's literally just an easy 60 grams of protein. Like I mentioned, I use the Fairlife as well. Even if I use just regular 2% milk, it's an extra couple of grams of protein. But a lot of you guys are asking in terms of like stacks and what I use, and that's literally it. I don't stray too far from the norm. It's just 2 scoops of Savage. I just started recently adding the extra scoop of pre, like I said, on the given days. I mentioned that earlier in the video. In terms of like, and then I just mentioned like protein, like whatever questions you guys have, literally just ask me. I've cooked with them. I've used them alone. There's certain ways I only like the cinnamon crunch cereal. I use in pancakes and standalone, but I'm biased to cinnamon. I love cinnamon. The vanilla oat I can use in anything, pancakes, hot cocoa, standalone. The mint I've just used in the hot cocoa. Like I'll do a scoop of the vanilla and a scoop of the mint, and it gives it a nice balance. The reason why I use vanilla and not chocolate in actual hot cocoa is because the cocoa powder, actual cocoa powder in and of itself, is what gives it the hot cocoa taste. It's not, I mean, you can use chocolate to make it that much more, but then it just, I've used it with Dynamitize in the past, and what's that other one, BSN, and it's just like too chocolatey, and like it's good if like you want something like super sweet, but I have regular chocolate there, and then the fruity cereal, and then the cookies and cream. Fruity cereal is just like, that's a standalone, but again, so the reason why I have fruity cereal and why I grew fond of it is because when I start my prep, I have a huge sweet tooth. So that being just a fruity, like literally for lack of better terms, a fruity product, it is just like super, super sweet. I think that's the only one actually with actually, hold on. Okay. Because I don't want to fuck it up. I think this is the only one with, yeah, this one has sugar in it. This one has artificial sugars in it and natural sweeteners. So like, yeah, naturally flavored and sweetened. It says it right on the right underneath the fruity cereal. But again, that's stuff you can just like literally go on the website and use. I'm not gonna tell you the stuff that you can literally go on Raw Nutrition's website and read. I just tell you like how I use it. So again, for the fruity cereal, the method and morality behind it is when prep starts. I do have a huge sweet tooth, like I mentioned. So that will be one of the things to curb it. Again, with the mint chip as well. I have I was playing with the fruity cereal last night, which is Thursday, today's Friday. I did, just for shits and giggles, because like I just love hot cocoa that much, I did the vanilla oat and the fruity cereal with my hot cocoa concoction, and it was just like super fruity. So I think in the future, what I may do is mint ice and the fruity cereal, because the mint ice and vanilla oat, man, are really, but just I got to be careful with the mint ice actually though, and I didn't act emotionally or like just too quick, but because and again, this is when I'm on prep, not right now, but there's fat in the mint ice cream chocolate chip. So, and I think it's whatever it is, go look it up. I have it right there, I'm just lazy. But it does have fat in it, and again, like when I'm on prep, that's going to matter. Right now, not so much. That's why I'm literally just going to town and experimenting, and they're all really great. Some are good standalone, some are not. The morality of all this is just whatever you want to know, samples. Like today, I gave Sarah the rocket candy, but turns out she's like, I'm a pre-workout addict, so I gave her like my kick with it. I think she liked it. I think she's ordering the rocket candy. But in terms of tiers of like the Savage line, it's got to be the dragon fruit. I'm gonna label Chris's Secret stuff, but like it's discontinued. Like you can't get it again. But it's gonna be dragon fruit is gonna be around for a while, or is around. It's a new line. Chris Secret stuff is gonna be second, but again that's gonna be discontinued. So by default, it's gonna be rocket candy second. The Miami Vice I wasn't a huge advocate with. I got like 3 or 4 tubs. That's like my last one. That one's not even open. Actually, I might just give it away. Or I might give somebody that, but I want to keep the tub because I like keeping the secret, the ingredients. The blue raspberry beach bum was good. Those are Amazon exclusive. The blue raspberry is Amazon exclusive. And then honestly, the peach is good. Peach bum. The green crush has got to be like my least favorite. 3-peat is good. 3-peat's a staple. It's been around for a while, but just rocket candy. I've never rocket candy with lemon and lemonade pump. Don't ask me any other pump. It's lemonade pump. It used to be raspberry lemonade. Now it's just strictly lemonade. EAAs is between the watermelon and the red slush. Although they did do a pineapple one, I have to try the pineapple one. But there's just like so much shit. I mean, like I like their stuff. And then the sour AF, I think they're continuously bringing that back. I didn't want to grow fond of it because of if it was a limited run. Same thing with Chris's Secret stuff. I didn't want to get accustomed to it, and I ended up there like an asshole. But I could just go back to Rocket Candy. The other day I tried, and it was still spot on. But the Sour AF, I didn't want to run a premium on in terms of like constantly using it and plugging it. But I think they are keeping it around. That's going to be like Vaughn's signature thing. And for a while, it was just limited. We're not restocking it, but then like they brought it back. So if they continuously run it, I'll probably stack up on it and literally, because I have like 3 or 4 more Rocket Candy. I'm like cleaning up the room, trying to get everything in order. But like I said, the Rocket Candy I always have on hand. The Sour AF I always have on hand. So I'm going to have like aisles of it on that shelf. Like I'm looking at it as I'm speaking. And then just the Ways. The Ways I don't have to keep so much of. But again, you could see the vanilla oat and the mint ice cream I love so much. So that I always keep a double on hand. Because like if I'm just scooping and scooping and scooping, and then like I'm down to 1, I'm just going to order another 2. And then Dan always holds it down and sends me a couple at a time too as the months go by. But like I said, if I'm double scooping one instead of the other, it's just going to go that much faster. It'll go in half the month if I'm just purely using one or the other. So that's why like I keep those on deck. And the pre-workouts are just whatever. I always have like one of the different flavors. But as I'm saying, the versatility of the pre-workout, sometimes you just need to switch up the flavors. And I don't not like any of them. That's the thing. But it's just like if I had to pick my staple, it's Rocket Candy, Pump Watermelon, Rocket Candy, Pump Lemonade, and now a scoop or a dab of Vaughn's Sour AF. So that's my staple. If you ask me again, I'm literally just going to send you the link to the video. And then the way is just depending on what time of the year you catch me in. And I think that's about it. In terms of the Revive stuff, we do have a lot on the team in terms of like who can talk on it prosperously and like actually give you proper advice and stuff like that. I'm still learning as an individual, and I don't want to give like, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nurse, so I'm not going to give you like advice and stuff like that. But I am running regular like omegas, the fish oils, turmeric. I think I have vitamin D3, and there's another one there. I can't see, my eyes suck. But just like the general, right? Because like I'm also like really bad with like blood work and stuff like that. So like that's another thing I'm learning just as an athlete, and I'm not gonna push out just like you guys should use this, this, and that. But like again, if you know you're deficient in something, now I can now help you guys in terms of like products and stuff like that. Because wellness, like I mentioned, is my next big step for natural bodybuilding. The more I am in tune with my health. Again, it seems super simple and like, right, bodybuilders should be on it. But we're humans. Like I said, we forget this shit at the end of the day. But as simple as it is and as simple as like, yeah, you should do it, just like everybody should be doing it, we don't. So I'm just trying to dial that in, especially now since I'm literally an active influencer. But yeah, just trying to, I don't want to push out information that I don't know or speak on something that I'm not so truly fond of. If you got questions on pre-workout and whey, I will talk your ear off. But in terms of like wellness, that is the next step for me personally, in terms of my bodybuilding career and just from a knowledge standpoint, and it will help me on a coach perspective. So when it comes down to the why, I mentioned on my Instagram the other day that as long as there's a personal benefit, I can help my friends and family, and I can benefit the community, then it's something I'm embarking on and I want to teach you guys. So like I said, Revive is something that's going to benefit me. I know my father takes all this stuff. They just take, I don't even know what they take. So I'm just going to switch mom and dad over to that stuff. And like my sister and stuff like that. It's stuff we take, right? It's stuff you're like, you go to the doctor and they're like, you need this. So it's stuff that they can now just get from me. And like I said, I support Dom, they support me, and it's good shit. Like I'm not just, I wouldn't put my family on it if I didn't fucking believe in it. And I don't have to push, like I said, the raw, like the sports nutrition side of things. That's like fun. That's like people, right, of the younger age were just buying pre-workouts and stuff like that. But my next push is, like I said, I want to mention that Revive stuff a lot more. It's just, it's hard. Because like I said, that's literally fucking people's health. But again, like caffeine, we don't even realize how much of a toll that shit takes on us. So, and back to the apparel stuff, because I'm going to wrap this one up here. That was the sake of this video, by the way, just like updating you guys on what I take and whatever, and any questions you have, like I said, just ask me. I get a lot of questions on like the sizing of the apparel. So I'm going to say this once, and if you ask me a question, I'm going to send you the fucking link to this video. I'm around 5'10", 5'11", like 6 foot. I honestly don't really know, but I'm taller than 5'9". I took a picture with Chris. I don't know, like Chris I think is 6'1", 6'2". I'm like right there with him. So I am a little shorter than Chris. So anywhere from like, let's just say 5'10" to 6 foot, whatever. Certain pairs of shoes that I'm wearing throughout the day, fuck it. Around like 160, 170 if you catch me on a good day. I'm on large, oversized tees from Raw Nutrition. Now, we have done some fitted tees in the past, like some one-offs, and I'm an XL in those. So any like 7-lane or Comfort Color or I think it's lane 7, actually, now that I think about it. Hoodies, I'm an XL. Hoodies are not oversized, but I get them to be oversized. So, but I do generally like the looser fit. So when I was, and again, like I was sponsored with Alphalete when I won the summer shredding the summer shredding show. He has like tighter stuff, and again, there's nothing wrong with that. That's just the way that brand is run. So a lot of times is I'll wear the Raw stuff large, quite literally as a pump cover, and then the shirt comes off, and it's either a stringer or just like a loose or a tighter fitting shirt from Alphalete. It's just super nice because also some of the Raw stuff I can wear going out. A lot of them are just super clean, simple designs. It'll just say Raw on it, so that's really nice. And I like to swim in the shirts. I kind of like the sleeper build type of thing because naturally I'm a skinnier guy, but with a good pump, it's nice when that comes off. It's just big ego stuff. It makes me feel good, so fuck it. But yes, large, 5'10", 5'11", just under 6 foot. 160 pound, 160 pound, 160, 70 pounds. And that's a super loose fit. Again, can I go medium and it's like a nice tailored, like it forms my shoulders out? Yeah, sure. But again, I'm away from that. If you want to get, like, again, they are naturally oversized. So if you can get your true to size and they're just going to fit larger. I don't know why I have to explain that, but like a lot of you guys just don't know what oversized means. That means you can get your true to size and it will be bigger. Oversized by definition. I just go a step up because if I had to guess, I'm a medium, but I just go a step up because naturally I don't like this is way too close to the armpit. It stains the shirts. It's like I sweat a lot in the gym, so I just want to give my shirts at least a fucking dying chance of them lasting that much longer. So I just go for the general looser fit, and for the stuff that I just, for shirts that end up getting like those stains and stuff like that, I just cut them up. I never really buy shirts anyway. Like, with Alphalete, they were giving them to me. And then even with now Raw Nutrition, I just get them. So, yeah, I think that's about it. That's going to wrap this video up. Any questions? Any questions, please DM me. Code Yanni on anything Revive and Raw subs. I should not have to mention that, but just plugging it. It's become a routine now. And, man, those bars are fucking good, too. Those are not protein bars, by the way. A lot of guys are like, you should be more protein in them. Imagine like you read the fucking box and it said whole food bar. That's sick though. All right, thank you guys. Back to the regular videos. All right, and like the voiceover was kind of sick too. I went alone, but I was dialed the fuck in. You can tell by the facial expressions. All right, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you back with Andy and the regular videos back in the gym.